Hey, welcome back to the channel. My name's Cody. If you're new to the channel, you know I don't drive and video. However, if you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe. I post every single Tuesday and Thursday about my business adventures and how that can help you speed along in your journey. The reason I'm driving and taking a video, I was going to do this video a little bit later, but I felt it was more fitting for the topic. Getting into time crunches. I have a little project here in Moses Lake that is time sensitive, has to get finished tomorrow. And the reason I want to put this out there today is I'm in a time crunch, and there's something I found to be consistently true. If it can happen and you're out of time, it will happen. So the goal that I'd like you to take away is you don't want to be in a position where you are time crunched. You want to avoid that at all costs. That should be your objective. And I'm filming this while I'm driving because I'm now in a time crunch to get to my next meeting. I have time for tomorrow's project, but if it can happen, it will. I've got an apartment that someone's supposed to move in tomorrow. I went on a trip, got in a time crunch on that, and now I've got a huge wiring mess to figure out. Of course, it had to happen on the last plug where previous owner double tapped a wire, and that doesn't work for GFCIs. So a problem came up, and it's always going to come up if you get yourself into a time crunch. It's always happened to me, and it'll probably always happen to you. To the extent that you can get ahead of your problems, you will have less problems. It just seems to be consistently true in my business. I imagine that'll be true in most people's businesses. So strive to be ahead of all your obligations, whether that's a debt obligation, whether that's a timeline to get things ready before a move-in on your apartment. Maybe it's getting the delivery of whatever goods or services you provide to your clientele, getting that done early, getting it shipped out early. Whatever you can. While this is simple, most of the content I put out there is very simple, and that's why it works. That's why it's repeatable. Get ahead of your obligations. Don't procrastinate. The electrical plugs I could have gotten done weeks ago, and I saved it for last. And because I did that, and now I'm in a pinch to get it done before I move in. Of course, the last plug was done incorrectly and has to now be war gamed out how to fix it in that little apartment. So get ahead of your obligations. Don't get in a time crunch. Or, ironically, like this video, you'll do it while you should be doing other things, and you should be focused on other things. It'll take your focus off of that, and you don't want to do that. But I appreciate the support on this channel. It's starting to grow. We just passed 800. So I appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I will post every Tuesday and Thursday, regardless of what comes up. And I will see you on the next video.